Hi everyone, this is Rachel. I want to share a little testimony with y'all. And it is about when we find ourselves focused on things that are right in front of us. So, quick story. So, when my grandmother passed away, it took me a long time to pass by her house. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you because it reminded me of an egg, right? The shell is nothing. The shell is being held up by the egg inside, right? And so when she passed away, I was like, why am I gonna pass by there? Like, that house is nothing without her there. So, true story, I've maybe passed by her house maybe 4 times since she passed. And I want to say it probably took me, 5 years to even do that first drive-through, because there was no reason. I'd rather go to the cemetery than pass by her house, because she was the core. She was the core of why I would go there to Lubbock. Why I, would even, want to go, And so, anyway, so I recently found myself at a job, and every day I pass by, these homeless people. And I remember there was this cute, little family. It was the father, and he had, oh my gosh, the most beautiful daughters, just pretty dark skin, just beautiful kids. Oh my gosh. And I would only see them on certain days, but anyway, other than that, I'd see, just homeless people, and I asked God one day, I said, God, I think you put me at this job for a reason. You're trying to show me something, but what are you trying to show me? And I said, and I have a feeling it has to do with these homeless people. Well, so I left it at that, and I kept going to work, trying my best, guys, my hardest best, to fix what was inside that office. I mean, I did the best I could with what I was allowed to do, capable to do at that time, because a lot of times I felt my hands were tied. And I remember, I finally got an office, with a view, and so I would see this homeless guy, sometimes by the elevator, and I was like, that's a homeless guy, like, funny thing, he wasn't there before, and now all of a sudden this whole 2 weeks he's there, And so I was like, and I was just like, I mean, I'd look at him like, I was just like, oh my gosh, like, how does he have nowhere to go, and, just worried, for him. That's the word, worried for him. And then one day, even now as I look back, it hits me. God didn't put me there to work on what was inside. He put me there so that I could see what was on the outside. And the thing is that we oftentimes, we are steady focused on just, we're missing the big picture in things, we're always trying to fix what's wrong in the workplace, what's wrong in your home, what's wrong with, and we're missing the bigger picture. Sorry guys, I get kind of stuck and I have to look at my notes. So, it hit me like, you know what? Going back to my grandmother's story, that empty eggshell, which is her house, she was the core of that. God is the core of us. What if we are the ones that are the empty eggshells? And these homeless people, and I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of them have that core in them. And we're steady feeling sorry for them. And what if they're looking at us feeling sorry for us because they have that core and we don't? We're the ones, just looking at them, and they have all they need. They have the core part, which is Jesus Christ. And what more do they need? What more do you want? That is all you need. And I'm telling you this because recently I've gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need that. You know what? I grabbed all these shoes and I said, you know what? I don't need this, because you know what, guys? It comes to a point where you realize that the only thing that you need in your life is Jesus Christ. And that's it. You know what, guys? There's been points where I'm thinking, you know what? Take it all. Take it all. Take it all from me. It means nothing to me. You know what? If my enemy wants to come in and take everything from me, you know what? Go ahead. You know what? You want this? Go ahead. Take it. You know what? You got somewhere to put it? Go ahead and take it. Because you know what? I don't need that. And I'm telling you, because I'm a recovering shopaholic. That's who I am. With a lot of other bondage that I carried for so many years. Which that's another video, but I just want us to think about it. Let them have it. Let them take it. We do not need anything, guys. If all we need is the love of Jesus Christ, and that is your core piece that you need in your life, and I promise you, you're not losing anything in your life. If anything, you are gaining your life. You're gaining freedom. You're gaining your soul. You are gaining your soul coming home to Him. And I'm telling you, because these past 2 years have been a healing journey for me. It has been a complete wake-up call for me. And one of the hardest battles of my whole life. And well worth it. I mean, I have gotten, seriously, guys, hit in the face by Jesus and telling me, you know what, Rachel, you got to get it together. Come on. I thought I was in lack of. I thought I wasn't worthy. I thought that, I was, not perfect. These are lies. These are lies that the enemy wants us to believe. Guys, we are God's children. We have a mighty, powerful God that loves us so much. And sometimes I tell my daughter, you know what? Sometimes I feel like I'm just going crazy, but you know what? I don't care. You know what? I'm going to go crazy for my God, because you know what? I know who He is. And you know what? He saved me. And He knows who I am, and He's always carried me through. And that is the only thing that is keeping me here, is to help spread His word to everyone and let everyone know that He can save you too.